Let's talk about France and its rich history, reflected in its numerous chateaux, each with its own unique story. Here's an overview of the histories of 15 of the country's most enchanting castles. Château de Chambord, commissioned by King Francis I in 1519 as a hunting lodge, Chambord is a masterpiece of French Renaissance architecture. Its design is attributed to architect Domenico da Cortona, with possible influences from Leonardo da Vinci. Construction continued into the 17th century, resulting in the largest and most extravagant of the Loire chateaux. Château de Chenonceau, known as the Ladies' Castle. Chenonceau's history is marked by influential women. Built between 1515 and 1521 by Thomas Bohier and his wife Catherine Brissonnet, it later became the residence of Diane de Poitiers and Catherine de Medici. The chateau spans the river Cher, with its iconic bridge and gallery, added during Catherine's time. Château de Versailles, originally a hunting lodge, it was transformed by Louis XIV in the 17th century into a grand palace symbolizing absolute monarchy. The Hall of Mirrors and the extensive gardens are notable features. Château de Fontainebleau, serving as a royal residence for over 7 centuries, Fontainebleau showcases a blend of medieval, Renaissance, and classical styles. It was a favorite of Napoleon Bonaparte, who called it the true home of kings. Château de Pierrefonds, originally built in the late 14th century by Louis of Orléans, it was dismantled in the 17th century and restored by architect Viollet-le-Duc in the 19th century. The restoration aimed to recreate its medieval grandeur. Château d'Ussé, built on the foundations of an 11th century fortress, the current structure dates from the 15th and 16th centuries. It's said to have inspired Charles Perrault's Sleeping Beauty, past the Château de Haute-Königsbourg. Strategically located in the Vosges Mountains, it was built in the 12th century, destroyed during the 30 Years' War, and restored by German Emperor Wilhelm II in the early 20th century. Château de Cheverny, Tompousse, built between 1624 and 1630. Cheverny has remained in the same family for over 6 centuries. Its classical architecture and richly furnished interiors are well preserved. Château de Villandry, completed in 1536, it's renowned for its Renaissance gardens, restored in the early 20th century by Joachim Carvalho and his wife Anne Coleman. Château de Chantilly, rebuilt after the French Revolution, it houses the Musée Condé, featuring an extensive art collection. The surrounding gardens were designed by André Le Nôtre. Château de Saumur, dating back to the 10th century, it has served as a fortress, residence, and prison. Today, it houses museums dedicated to decorative arts and horses. Château de Vincennes, a former royal residence, its medieval keep is one of the tallest in Europe. It also served as a prison and military fortress. Château de Comarque, established in the 12th century, it fell into ruin over time. Restoration efforts began in the late 20th century to preserve its history. Château de Josselin, built in the 11th century by the Rohan family, it features a blend of medieval and Renaissance architecture. The family still resides there today. Château de Montsoreau, constructed in the 15th century at the confluence of the Loire and Vienne rivers, it's the only chateau built directly in the Loire river bed. It now houses a contemporary art museum. Each of these Château offers a unique glimpse into France's architectural and cultural heritage. We will continue with a deeper dive into each of these and see which one would be the best travel destination